quitting vlogging. But yeah, this is actually gonna be my last vlog, you guys. That is so difficult to say with a straight face. Hell no, I'm gonna keep vlogging. This shit's too much fun. I'm not gonna be quitting vlogging. I'm gonna continue. I understand that it's not gonna be as mechanically inclined as as all my vlogs really have been. I enjoy vlogging. I want to continue doing it, and I thought I would just start vlogging more of my life, my day-to-day life. And I know that can seem a little scary with like, oh no, it's gonna go to shit, blah blah blah. I mean, I'm doing it because I enjoy it. And my life does happen to revolve around cars, sports, or like snowboarding, wakeboarding, rock climbing. On top of just the LA car scene, Indiana car scene, you know, vlogging some of my friends' builds, checking out their shops. You know, the S15 is always gonna have problems, sad face. So there constantly will be repairs, so I'm not straying away entirely, don't worry. I also have my STI swapped Blaubai wagon, don't forget, and the S13 that I plan on building as a time attack car. I've noticed there's not a lot of vlogs on YouTube right now kind of showing you guys what the LA car scene is like, and although I'm from Indiana, I come here enough. I appreciate you guys who will continue to watch, and those who are just joining. I'm going back home to Indiana. I'll be there especially for Street Takeover, which is in Indianapolis. Big old car show, it should be fun. So I'll start by vlogging that, partly going back to because my mom is graduating with her master's. See, a little bit of personal information there, so I'm here to stay. Sorry about that, haters. Anywho, today I'm actually going to visit a friend. I want to say a long-term friend. I've known him since as long as I've been coming out to LA, really. I met him at Willow Springs. His name is Will. I call him Waka 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 because I can't pronounce his last name. You guys actually met him. He was the one off-roading the Ford Raptor and doing donuts and us practically getting kicked out of Grange in the last video. But he's got a shop, WWR, Will Waka 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 Racing, and I'm gonna stop by there. He's doing a Pike's Peak build right now with his S13. The S13 isn't there, but I'm gonna show some of the other projects that he's doing and kind of just hang out as I would normally do if I weren't vlogging. But I thought I'd interview him as well and kind of take the time to introduce you guys. I may or may not be going to Pike's Peak in June also, because fuck it, why not? So I'm going to probably be going to the Super Street car show at the Petersen Museum this Sunday, which is like a day or two from now before I fly out to Indiana. I hope to see some of you guys there. Let's go to Will's. Will Waka 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 Waka. Will Waka Flocka. Perfect timing. I just pulled in right behind him. You guys remember that? Hey. What up, what up? Dude, I've never been here before.
Well, welcome. This is WWR headquarters.
Hell yeah. I was like kind of, oh, is this the puppy?
That is the puppy.
Oh. Hey. So, I think we first met at Willow Springs when I was competing in the Extreme Speed Series with an E36, and he was racing Redline. I think he had his RX-7 at the time in the open wheel drive class, which I think he fucking killed it that year, actually. I'm in the bathroom right now, and I got a shock. Is it, you know, like guys normally put the lid down for girls? Do I leave the lid back up for guys? Can't show you anything on the Evo because it hasn't been debuted yet, so I'm showing the front end of it so you can't really see the side. That's his S15 there. On all of his S chassis, Will actually runs SRs, which I thought was very interesting. The Evo back there is actually a GT3 car. Subaru, which, you know, competes alongside Ken Block and all of them in the rally scene. This is like a candy store. I don't know how much I can talk about it. That's the 4G still in there?
Yes, ma'am. 850, 900.
Yeah.
Right now, I've been spending a lot more time because I'm trying to learn Pike's Peak.
Oh no shit,
yeah,
huh?
so I've got that on here. We want Championship and Boat series. We ran that Pink Ribbon RX-7. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, that's what I met you driving. You were driving that, and I was in the Extreme Speeds doing the E36.
Yeah. It was pretty cool. We auctioned off the car and.
Really? I was wondering what happened to it,
yeah, we sold the car and then the proceeds also went to the foundation. Let's walk around the car here. We also have a little bit hard to see. There's this ride height sensor there.
That's nifty.
And over here we got the tire temp sensors. Basically, live telemetry. You can see the inside, middle to the outside temp differences. So without having to come into the pit and having your engineer measure everything, you could read all that data live. Another tire temp sensor. So basically, all four corners got the same stuff.
Do you have the tire temp on most of your cars or not really?
No, just this one.
Okay.
Yeah, this system alone is like about $6 grand.
Wow.
If you look up there, you can see that there's no shock in this area, and the shock is actually up there. Yep. The brake temp sensor, and then if you could see where I'm pointing at, there's a rod there. That's to measure the shock travel.
Oh wow.
Yep.
This is high tech as shit.
Basically, this car's got more technology than most GT3 cars, like I said. Yep.
It's stuff like this that makes you want to put money into your cars.
AP motorsport brakes, electronic power steering system, running on Multec M190. No expense spared anywhere at all, really. We're excited to debut pretty soon.
When and where are you going to be debuting it?
Actually, hopefully within 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Hopefully.
Up at Willow for like a test and tune or something?
We're gonna go out for a test and tune day at some point. Yeah.
Okay.
So at Willow Springs. So.
Hell yeah.
Stay posted.
And this is one of your OG cars, isn't it?
Yeah. This main purpose was for racing, so we built it from ground up. It's full cage, got tilt and pedal sets and everything. Running SR still. At some point, I was putting down about 600 wheel on a regular SR. Regular meaning not a VVL swap or anything like that, which I have on my S13. So.
What do you mean by VVL? Or that's the.
The VVL is a VTEC version of Nissan, so which comes in like the P11 or the P12, which is like the Infiniti G20s over here.
Okay.
But they call it the Primeros over there in Japan.
This being my first interview-ish type vlog, I think it would be super cool to get some feedback from you guys. Like, I liked when you did this I didn't really so much care about, or this type of information. I want to learn more about XYZ and etc, etc. So comment below and let me know what you're looking to see. Boost. One thing I love about dogs is their fluffy ears. They have to have ears like that. Fluffy ears. Hi. The technology in that Evo is absolutely insane. Insane, you guys. So I gotta ask, this is like a very minimal question.
Okay.
Do you enjoy driving on the right side as opposed to the left better, or do you have a preference?
My preference would be on the left.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we are gonna do a left-hand conversion on this.
Okay.
Which is not hard at all. If you follow me this way, would be really easy to just move that over to the left side. And we have a pedal box in there as well. The reason being is that as much as I want to keep the car kind of original, most fans would probably want that as well. But basically, when you go for a downshift, there's like muscle memory already.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to think about certain things, and also you're still used to knowing where your car is. Every time your tire hit a certain bump or anything, you know where your car is. But you kind of get lost sometimes. You don't have that perspective anymore. Because
that's where the muscle memory's at.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can understand that.
This car is going to Pike's Peak as well.
Is it really?
Yes, it is. This Subaru SCI here was competing in Rally America. One of our top competing car, driven by one of the best rally drivers out there, David Sturts, my partner.
And who would you say is the better driver?
I don't want to say anything about that, but obviously you're interviewing me, right? So not him. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding. This car was built for rally, and now that Pike's Peak's all paved, we're gonna have to make a little bit of adjustments. Now we have to use different shocks because road racing cars use a lot more corner load. This one's running the FA20, which is the motor that comes out of the BRZs or the FRS. Higher revving. It's running a Multec system. Got a Multec dash. This car is very built.
This is super cool.
I've got a rendering for my S13, but you know, basically the STI will look very similar to it as well.
Okay.
I'll show the camera here.
Super cool.
So this is our livery for this year and probably going to 2018 as well.
Just by filming this, I think the next time I do an interview type style vlog, I'll actually get a stand and set up 2 chairs so you guys can see a little more. You guys got to basically see what's in the shop right now and what they're working on. The S13 isn't here, but you will see that soon, I promise you that. A little bit of a recap here for you guys. Right now they're working on the GT3 Evo 9, I'm gonna say, just look off the top of my head. It's actually got the 4G63 still in it. They're trying to push about 8 to the wheels. The S15 here has got the SR in it. They have plans to be working on that in the future. You got little Scooby over there. That actually has the FA motor, the BRZ. Both the S13 and the STI will be at Pike's Peaks. That's gonna be really cool. I may or may not go, so it'll be interesting to see them both run all-wheel drive first, rear-wheel drive. And the Evo, you guys saw the technology that car has. It is absolutely mind-boggling and expensive, I'm sure. Also, a couple shout outs to some of the sponsors Will actually has. I used to be sponsored by IMS. Indotech Motorsports, IMS, actually specializes in Miatas, but they did the alignment for the Subaru and everything and anything I ever tracked up at Willow. And Pink Ribbon Racing, that is JJ's company, charity, would be better to say, to support breast cancer. Got Will's company. Those are a few I've worked with personally to give you guys a little bit more information about my background, I guess you could say. That, like I said, that's how I met Will, was racing up at Willow. Big pleasure to actually come out here and check out the cars. Out of the years I've known him, I've never come by the shop. So it's pretty cool. It's really cool, actually.
They have a bunch of events out there and a bunch of good food.
I need to go. I think you were the one telling me about this, actually.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll go.
I still need to go, yeah.
Yeah, we'll set up a time. We'll definitely go get some good food.
Cool. Just wrapped up with Will at WWR. I had such a great time. It was a cool little first interview. Bear with me, these might seem a little rough at first, but I'll get used to the interview process. And it's not like every vlog's gonna start becoming interviews, you guys. Will's a homie. I wanted you guys to see what he's all about. He's a fucking badass driver. And you kind of saw a little bit up at the spring bash drift video, the last one I posted at Grange. So now you get the full tour, guys. But alright, it has been fun. Pleasure seeing you, Will. Thanks for letting me come by. Thanks for watching, everyone. I am stoked to see where, shut up, Siri! I am stoked to see where vlogging leads me now. Still around cars, I promise you that. Alright guys, bye! Pulling into park to go home and take a nap or start editing, and Brian's working on his car. He's having an issue, so let's see what's wrong.
Stick your finger in here and then just tell me if you think that's
if it's the tire
well
that's
enough
sitting?
like just enough space between the bag and the tire right there. You think
On
that's
the ground, no.
No way.
No.
And then I was trying to see if I could lower the front so it wouldn't drive like a monster truck, but then...
But you also don't want to ride with no air in the bags.
Yeah, that too. Frustrating.
Have you seen what other setup guys run?
No, I haven't.
I'd look that up.
Yeah.
I think you need a more aggressive offset.
Really?
To,
with the rims?
Yeah, to push it out.
Yeah.
So it's not in the way.
Damn.
Because you just bought these wheels, didn't you?
Yeah.
What Brian's struggling with and what I imagine is happening is the wheel isn't clearing the airbag on the strut. He's running 10s all the way around on the car though. I have a feeling it's too wide, the wrong offset, or something's up with the adjustment of the car. I'm leaning more towards an offset of the wheel issue, you know, coming from a wheel and tire background. Sorry, Brian, hope you figure it out.